We are Group B. Today, we will be presenting to you about our investigation of the effect of concentration of trisodium citrate on the purification of popping boba. Firstly, our UNSDG we chose was good health and well-being. Since the syrup of popping boba contains citric acid, which can spoil your tooth enamel and lead to cavities, we want to solve this issue by finding the correct concentration of trisodium citrate that still remains the shape of popping boba while reducing the acidity. So, what is popping boba? Popping boba is commonly seen around us and has a surprise burst when you bite into it. This unique textural experience adds an element of fun to the consumption of beverages and dessert.
So, how did we make it? Firstly, we had to make two mixtures A and B, one with apple juice and sodium alginate and another with water and calcium chloride. Next, we had to drop some of the mixture A using a syringe into mixture B and let it set for about a minute. Then we had to sieve the boba from mixture B, measure the diameters of the two bobas with a digital caliper, record the results and find the percentage differences. We then repeat the experiment with different measurements of trisodium citrate to get our results. Here are the results of our measurements of the boba. The independent variable is the concentration of trisodium citrate in the boba, while the dependent variables are shown in the table. This is the graph of our results. The graph shows a negative gradient. From the graph, we can make out that as the concentration of trisodium citrate increases, the average percentage difference decreases. There are outliers in this graph, but we took the average trend. The most spherical boba had a concentration of 43.3 grams of trisodium citrate per liter of apple juice, and our least spherical boba had a concentration of 36.7 grams of trisodium citrate per liter of apple juice. Our limitation when conducting this experiment was the boba getting compressed by the jaws of the digital caliper when we were trying to measure its diameter. We can avoid this in the future by using a digital micrometer screw gauge instead.
For our final conclusion, we concluded that our hypothesis was wrong, which is the greater amount of trisodium citrate, the less spherical the popping boba would be. However, we also concluded that the correct conclusion was the greater amount of trisodium citrate, the more spherical the popping boba would be. But if there is too much trisodium citrate and the pH level is above 8, the popping boba would not form. These are our references that we use for our research. Thank you for listening to our presentation and have a nice day.